welcome everybody to the BBR draft analysis. I do not know what season of the BBR this is. You're gonna have to go over and ask Grandmaster D-Ray, who is the owner of this league as well as a coach, and you can find his link as well as all of the other coaches down below. So, of course, as always, I'm your coach of the New York Noibats. I've been doing this draft league thing for a very long time. I did take a break. I came back. I have a lot to learn. There's a lot of catching up I need to do. I'm still in the progress of coming back, learning as a content creator, as a draft league player, as a Pokemon player. I'm ready to keep going. I'm ready to keep experiencing whatever that may be. You know, wins and losses as they come. I'm ready for it all. You will not break my will. I will not give up. So you will not count me out. I really want to persevere. So without further ado, I'm just going to spoil my entire draft at once. There we go. And instead of going over each Pokemon individually, I'm going to talk about them in a scattered format because that's how my brain works. So basically, the gist of my draft was I really wanted the new Pokemon Terrapagos, but I couldn't get it. So plan B was to get Terraflygon because you can get a Pokemon that is below 10 points. So that leaves me with Pokemon from that are 9 points and below with some exceptions. And Flygon just stood out to me. I always loved Flygon. And I really had this idea of making it a steel and electric Terra typing, so that way you can resist your weaknesses, like that ice weakness, or you could go more general good Pokemon with the electric, being an electric type and levitating. You basically become an Electros that has just a different Electros, I guess, you could say. I don't know if it's a better or worse Electros, but we're gonna find out. I just want to try Flygon because I love it as a Pokemon ever since that Jirachi movie that Ash was riding on with a Flygon. That was so cool, and I've never drafted Flygon. It's got all these new moves. I'm trying to use this Pokemon and I'm trying to win. So shout out to that Flygon from the Jirachi movie. And so that was the plan. I wanted to kind of build around that, and I really wanted to pair that with a bunch of Pokemon that can pivot around, and I wanted to pair it with some fat Pokemon, some sweepers, some things that annoy other Pokemon, things that are just annoying. So I feel like I did do that. I wanted to get some hazard setters, and I wanted to get most of the typings that you pretty much need. Like the standard, you need immunities to things, so you want to make sure you have that dark type, so that way you don't get store power swept, that kind of thing. You need a ground type, so that way you also don't get swept by what's that, Regieleki? Yeah, you don't want to get swept by a Regieleki, so you want a ground type. Those basic principles of Pokemon. And to start off with the pivoting Pokemon, we have things like Tornadus on this team. We have Infernape. We have the Quackavolt. We got the Flygon that can pivot around. We actually have Parting Shot user in Grafai. I don't know how to say it, but that thing can not only Parting Shot, it can Encore, which is really annoying. The thing can Taunt. This thing can also do Unburden shit, which is probably not going to come up unless I can think of a way to make it activate, because I don't have any terrain setters. I got to get creative and look a little bit deeper into it. So We'll see if we can make that. But, you know, it's also got Poison Touch, which is cool. I don't know why I decided to just start talking about Grafai out of nowhere like that. So, but basically, I picked 2 fighting Pokemon in a row for like my Fire, Water, Grass core, if you want to call it that. And I immediately got scared that Psychic Pokemon was going to like just start clapping my cheeks. So I needed to get Tinglu. Tinglu is a really fat Pokemon. This thing just tits for days. I really feel like I need water. I'm such a bad creator because it's like I always see like streamers drinking water, and I just need to get better at hydration. Basically, Tinglu is good because it gives me a dark type that way I don't get Psychic Spam. But I also got scared and I thought that it was not enough, so I grabbed Reuniclus, which Reuniclus can what's it called? Also resist Psychic type attacks. So that was the thinking of those like first 5 Pokemon, and then Pokemon started flying. So just flying off of the tier, the list, the roster, what is it called? I can't think of what it's called. But they started falling off. So I'm like, all right, I think now is the time to get Flygon. And then I really wanted to start focusing on getting a Fairy and a Steel. So that's why you can see the Florges and the Registeel next. And obviously you guys know about the typical Fairy Dragon and Steel core. So with Flygon, Florges, and Registeel, I do have that complete. You guys know Florges is a really, really fat Pokemon, and Registeel is also a really, really fat Pokemon. So them together with Tornadus and Reuniclus being able to switch back and forth, going for Wish and Protect and switching, I'm really hoping that I can be annoying. I really hope that I can be annoying. Like, I really want someone to look at this team and think, that sounds annoying. I don't want to deal with that. And hopefully they do. I'm not that confident in this draft, but hopefully they do. And we have Grafai next, because I also wanted a grounded poison type. At this moment, I did not have one that could absorb toxic spikes, so it's good to have one. It's good to have one on the team. Excuse me. Next, we did not have a grass type, and we also did not have a ghost type, and not want to rely on Tornadus or Flygon for being your only, like, you know, earthquake check. So I wanted to get grass type. I also did not want to lose to like a Facade, something, you know, something that could just spam like a Facade, or you know what I'm trying to say, a normal type attacks, or Boom Burst, whatever the fuck, you know. So that's why I have Sinistcha. It's not Sinistea, it's Sinistcha. And that thing is cool. It has heat proof, so it kind of has like a little bit of a fire, you know, neutrality in a sense. So that's cool. I don't know, actually, is it a neutral or is it only like 25% reduction? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And finally, we do have Cloyster, which arguably may not be the best pick, but it did give me toxic spikes, and that is something that my opponents will now have to think about. They might want to consider bringing a poison type Pokemon against me, even though I have Tinglu and Flygon, even though I have Reuniclus, because maybe they just fear toxic spikes that much. I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think of this draft? Let me know down below. You can be harsh, you can be critical. I'm a big boy. I won't take it personally. No, criticism is pretty fair. So thank you for watching if you did, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.